Say, alright, so first and foremost, when I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shami or Shai, Shama Kakodash, we say them as apostles and elders, agreements, and well teachers or apostles in the shoot, and we say salutations, so the Akam say pushing with the teacher and say, Dean and the out, constantly in season or season, we say Shalom. Once again, going to have video, and it's basically touching upon, don't make the case of this life conquer you. You understand? Don't make the things of this life take be your main desires. You understand? Because that is only going to make you fall back to sleep. That is only going to make you be lead on a path of being on a way. Which is literally going to lead on the path of what destruction. You understand? So you say, so this is Luke chapter 21, verse 34. You say, and take heed to yourselves. Now before you continue, I've been saying for the past few videos, so take heed. When you look up the when you look up the meaning of the word heed, right? Heed. When you do a quick Google search, it means pay attention to, take notice of. It says to pay attention to, take notice of. It's a careful attention. So you see the importance of taking heed. It's a careful attention of itself. Take careful attention of the things that are wrong and so forth. Because plenty of people in this world, majority of the people in this world, they don't take heed to themselves. They don't even take heed to what is going on around them. So they're unaware of what it is. But we're supposed to be taking heed of ourselves. Careful attention. Right? Pay attention to or take notice of. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting. Right? Now when you look up the word surfeiting, right? When you look at the word surfeiting, right? It's a
surfeit.
Right? Surfeiting, right? It's a cause someone to desire no more of something. It's a cause someone to desire no more of something as a result of having consumed or done it to excess. So you understand, it's a playing with the desire. No, we know the desire is supposed to be with the Lord. You understand? So you say, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting, right? And drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unaware. You understand? And you don't want your heart to be overcharged with surfeiting. You desire to serve the Lord no more. You desire to do the things of the Lord. You understand? Right? All of a sudden that you think the Lord work as a burden, all of a sudden that you feel you're doing too much and so forth, and then you ain't taking heed to yourself. The scriptures talk about a little fool under the hand. You understand? It say, and drunkenness and cares of this life. And that's the next thing too, the cares of this life. When it's at the conquer what it is you're supposed to be doing for the Lord, there is a problem. Now we know you're supposed to be doing things in this world. You have to do things in this world. You have bills to pay, you have things to see about, you have to live. We can say but you wouldn't make the cares of this life conquer. You understand? You wouldn't make it just be a main focus. When the Lord's supposed to be that. The Lord is who is supposed to be. The Lord is supposed to be your main priority. And everything else after. It's say and so that they come upon you unaware. Because no, you have to think about it. When you follow drunkenness and the cares of this life, you ain't paying attention to what is going on. You ain't paying attention to yourself. You're not taking heed to yourself. You're not paying attention to things that are wrong. You all of a sudden know the cares of the life is what you're studying about. So that's study about your woman, your job. It's that study about that. You ain't care. So that's what the scripture is saying. So that they come upon you unaware. No, because why? He wasn't taking heed. He wasn't paying careful attention. So what? You're unaware now. And that day come upon you, and that is when you want to be like, where this go on? Hey, how I end up here? Lord save me. But he wasn't taking heed. You understand? He didn't desire to serve the Lord no more. All he was studying, your desire was what? For the world. The things of the world. Your focus was on things in the world, the cares of this life. You understand? The cares of this life. Let's bring a scripture here before I continue. Let me go to Proverbs, right? Proverbs 24, verse 33. Right? It say, yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. Because this is straight. Let me just write on a normal form, right? Is that You know, you might tell someone, hey, no, I need to take a little rest. You know, you fold your hand, you sit down, you fold your hand, you say you're going to take a little rest. Next thing you know, you drop asleep for hours. Sometimes you catch you say that you drop asleep midday and you wake up quite in the evening time. You understand? They show you how to sleep, how easy it is for that sleep to come upon you. And it's the same with this thing. When you're taking heed to yourself, you know, you're thinking normal, you fold your hand, you think everything cool, and all of a sudden deep sleep come back on you. So to study about other things, you're not awake no more. You understand? You just fall back into that sleep. So you want to go back and you want to let the slumber to come upon you. You always want to be taking heed. Your desire is to serve the Lord. Right? So going back into the loop. Right, again, you literally don't want to make that little slumber come upon you. And you don't want to be the one to say, well, you know what, the slumber come, and you be like, hey, let me go and take a little sleep. You think everything normal, you know. You think you have time. You think you have time to do that. You don't have time. Because once you take that little slumber, and you're telling you that heavy sleep going to come upon you. Next thing you know, that little slumber, you drop asleep, or you're in deep sleep. And that is what is gone. Thinking you have time, not taking heed, and back, then anyway, back into the world. So you say, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. You say, and so that they come upon you unaware. Because why I know again, when you look at surfeiting, I say, well, codes to desire no more of something. Right? It say, and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unaware. Because why? Your mind is not upon the things of the Lord. Your mind is not even once you back. So you start to study about the cares of this life. That is it. You don't care about the day of the Lord. You understand? Because you don't want the day of the Lord to come. So you unaware. You're not unaware. Because you literally, your mindset is on the cares of this life, focusing on your girl, your job. You know, and you know, men is before women. It says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth. You know, so it says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth. You know that they are the Lord. It says, verse 36, it says, watch ye therefore and pray always. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So you're going to be, again, how you go be in the cares of this life, right? How you could be overcharged with surfeiting, how you could be drunk, you know, drunkenness, right? And that drunkenness means literal drunk, right? Like alcohol, right? It's how could you have these things and then you want to stand in front of the Lord and be and consider yourself worthy? Once you indicate to this life, your mindset far away from the Lord. You don't do serve the Lord. You don't do the things that recommended that you're supposed to do and so forth. Okay, you only study in the things of this life, especially your care. You see the cares of this life. Your woman. So what men is be doing for woman? You understand? Your job, so to focus on all those other things, other stuff, other than where you're supposed to be really taking heed to. They say, watch ye therefore and pray always. So when you watch, you're taking heed. And when you pray, say that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass. And you have to ask yourself, are you worthy to be accounted of that? Right? And to stand before the Son of Man. Hey, and that is a heavy thing by itself, to stand before the Son of Man. You know how worthy you have to be? You know how you're supposed to be for the Lord? Whew. Right? I'm going to jump to our next scripture here. I'm going to jump to Mark chapter 4 verse 19. It say, I'm going to start from verse 18. It say, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word. Verse 19. You see, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things entering in choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. And that is the thing. You see, the cares of this world, only cares of the world that come in, you're not trying to study the word. You understand how I say choke the word? No, because your whole mindset is on the case of this world. Again, your wife, your child, your job, you're trying to be a millionaire, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, you're trying to do, the case of this world. You want to go on party, you want to go online, you said that catch yourself saying you only have one life to live, The cares of this world. And so I'm saying, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things entering in choke the word and become it unfruitful. That's the thing, choke the word and become unfruitful. So you're not going to be what? You're not going to be worthy. You understand? It can't be that worthy plant. It can't be that worthy tree. Because your cares is somewhere else. You understand? Your cares of this world. So they make the desire of this world conquer you. And you see that with a lot of men. Matthew chapter 13 verse 22, right? It say he also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. You understand? And he also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world. So just to show you how the Lord telling about the cares of this world, how it is just literally make you what? It make you unfruitful. It make you off. You wouldn't be technically, you wouldn't be worthy. You understand? And say, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. Just to show it. So when once you're in desire to serve the Lord no more, obviously you don't know what is going to take place. You understand? You don't want to hear the word no more. You want to take correction. You want to do the things that's required to do and so forth. Because the cares of this world, again, you're folding at the hands. You fold your hands and, you just say, hard time, man, I could take a little rest. And all of a sudden, you end back down into what? Deep slumber. Deep slumber you end back into. So that is why going back to the Luke, what the Luke said to do is it said to take heed, careful attention to. They say pay attention to, take notice of, careful attention. So you're supposed to take careful attention of yourself. So these things wouldn't happen to you. So you wouldn't fall back into the world. You wouldn't fall back into the cares of this life. But do the things that would be accounted to be worthy and to stand in front of the Son of Man. Right? So hey, with that we give all praises, honor and glory to Yehovah, Ba'ashem Yehoshai, Ba'ashem Mekakodash. We say the apostles and elders of great most and rule, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, holy act, and we say the pushing the truth and say day and day out. Currently in season, we say Shalom.